He figured out if it's going to get done, I'm going to do it. You see what I'm saying? He worships God better than us. You know what I mean by that? We always say, you know, the white boy don't worship no God. No, the white boy figured it out. The white boy figured out that the only kind of energy you got to utilize in this universe is the energy that you put together and take advantage of. You understand what I'm saying? So he's not sitting around with the theology of worshiping God just by thanking God for everything and saying that's spiritual. He's doing God and being God by figuring that, by knowing that if it's going to get done, the universe has already given me the tools to do it, and I can manipulate it, I can do it. Problem is we take all of our energy and put it on something else outside of us.
A matter of recognizing it, and but we can't recognize it through other deities as far as giving them the power. When their power is in the book of the law, it says, had it, which is the same black dot. He said, do not worship me, I am the worshiper. The others will be known in the physical realm, I never. So you're never going to see me as long as the physical realm exists. So therefore, become me, basically, in so many words. The only link you have is not an entity on the outside. It is, they say, the gods of men are fools. It is the inside. And that's what Newt ordained us. So that a millennium blackness is, in so many words, it's what I've been talking about all the time now, but it's also honing in to say, at this particular time, I don't think the major events that everybody's looking for, that the white boy guy is looking for, because he'll always invent some major events. Those major events are already here. You see what I'm saying? And we can't just be waiting for black people to rise, because that's another shit too, especially in New York. Black people on the rise. Black people ain't on shit. But getting their ass whipped and going to jail and whatever damn thing. We are on the rise. The conscious community and the ones that we talk about always think that this thing is growing because we are wrapped into a conscious community, but all you got to do is look at your goddamn family member and know that's some bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? Your close friends and know that them niggas ain't is dead as hell and know that we're only talking about us. So this is the only people we have to deal with right now. It has nothing to do with the outside, and now at this particular time it don't have nothing to do with time. It has something to do with churning up something and making a bomb now. And also too, it has something to do with it because in actuality I'm like him. Last month or so I'm like, look man, what's the damn point? What's the point in living? I mean, yeah, you can make plans and you can psych yourself out and look forward to some stuff, but you're only looking forward to all the stuff you done had before. But I'm saying ultimately, outside of this knowledge and stuff, what's the doggone point? So that itself, when it gets to that particular level, it is time. The time is actually now. And I'll tell you how much the time is actually now. By no means that I want to go and by no means that last week I did a lecture in Harlem and I knew that I was going to start back on the circuit in February, but I dreaded getting it. I said with any luck, hopefully, I don't have to do this because this shit will all be over. You see what I'm saying? We'll all be over. So the time that we're talking about is we're talking about now. We're not going to wait on black people to get no more consciousness because that ain't happening. Black people ain't going to do shit. You understand what I'm saying? And we even wonder why, and we even have to question why we even have to even talk about the concept of race. Not talking about white people, don't get me wrong now. But the point I'm trying to make is when we talk about this concept of the race, that is a myth. All we have is us. You see what I'm saying? But it's comforting to know that in actuality, there wasn't nothing but a few of us in the beginning anyway. And all this other stuff is like the vampire thing was saying, you're just a doggone weak genetic strain. And maybe that's why they can't get it. Because it's got something to do with what, in order to get something, you got to have something. You see what I'm saying? You got to have something.